I was the mean girl in high school until my victim became my unexpected lifeline during my darkest moment. Throughout high school, I was terrible to Eliza Chen. I'd mock her thrift store clothes, her thick glasses, the way she always carried books instead of talking to people. I wasn't just mean-paired, I was calculated. I knew exactly what would hurt her most. Why? The usual toxic reasons. My friends expected it. It made me feel powerful, and most shamefully, it distracted everyone from my own insecurities. When graduation came, I felt nothing but relief. College would be my fresh start away from the person I'd become. I blocked everyone from high school on social media and never looked back. 4 years later, I was in my first year of teaching when my father was diagnosed with aggressive cancer within 3 months. I was juggling hospital visits, arranging hospice care, and trying not to fall apart in front of my students. One morning, completely overwhelmed, I broke down in the school parking lot. Sitting in my car, sobbing uncontrollably, I didn't notice someone approaching until they tapped on my window. It was Eliza Chen. She'd become the school's guidance counselor 6 months earlier, though our paths rarely crossed. "Are you okay?" she asked when I rolled down the window, her face showing nothing but genuine concern. I couldn't even respond, just shook my head and cried harder. Without hesitation, she opened my car door. "Come to my office. I'll cover your first period." For the next hour, I poured out everything: my father's condition, my fear of losing him, how I was failing at keeping it all together. Not once did she mention our past. She simply listened, offered practical advice about career resources, and promised to help adjust my schedule. As I was leaving, shame finally forced me to address the elephant in the room. "Why are you helping me?" I asked. "After everything I put you through," Eliza looked at me steadily, "because right now you are not the girl who tormented me in high school. You were someone drowning, and I know what that feels like." She paused. "Also, I've been where you are. I lost my mom to cancer when I was 20. That's why I became a counselor. In the months that followed, Eliza became my lifeline. She connected me with a support group, covered my classes when I needed emergency days off, and sat with me in the hospital cafeteria during the final week of my father's life. At the funeral, when I could barely stand, she held me up, literally. I am still processing the profound gift of her forgiveness and support. The irony isn't lost on me, that the person I once made feel worthless showed me my own worth during my darkest moment. We're not best friends now, but we are something more important. Proof that people can change, that compassion can overcome history, and that sometimes our greatest teachers are those we least deserve to learn from.